The United States government presents This is Our Enemy. Tonight, a united nation goes forward with the determination to win this war and bring about a just and enduring peace. But we cannot win our war or make our peace unless we understand the character of the enemy we're fighting. That's why your government is bringing these programs to you. Later, we'll hear from Richard de Rochemont, authority on the European underground movement. This is a program of truth. This is the truth about our enemy. For those who suffer and bleed at the hands of our enemy, the world enemy, there is one voice which has always spelled hope. Hope even in the midst of despair. Hope for a better world. Hope for a peace with justice. Hope for victory. On a day in June 1940 in a small French village, a man and a woman, Dr. Gaston Durand and his wife Françoise, sat huddled before their radio. This was a critical time. The Germans had broken through at Sedan, and the French army was falling back in complete disorder. On this very day, in France's most defenseless moment, Italy had declared war. Yet, to these two people, the voice coming from the radio offered hope and faith.
In our unity, in our American unity, we will pursue two obvious and simultaneous courses. We will extend to the opponents of force the material resources of this nation.
Listen, Françoise, the American president.
Roosevelt?
Roosevelt.
And at the same time, we will harness and speed up the use of those resources in order that we ourselves in the Americas may have equipment and training equal to the task of any emergency and every defense.
Françoise, they will help. They will come.
All roads leading to the accomplishment of these objectives must be kept clear of obstructions. We will not slow down or detour. Signs and signals call for speed. Full speed ahead.
You hear, Françoise? You hear what the American president has said?
Yes, Gaston, yes. Brave words and promises. But it's almost over. And this time the Americans did not come.
But they will. They must. We were allies before.
How can you still have such hopes? After Dunkirk? No, it is over.
But the American
It is too
president...
late. The Boches are almost in Paris. No, Gaston. I have only one hope left. That Jean will come home alive. Perhaps they will at least spare us our son.
What life could there be for him in a France that was not French?
A France that was not French? Well, how could that be? Yes, they will probably take Alsace and Lorraine. And France will be poor, that without doubt. But we lost in 1870, and that was not the end.
In 1870, we did not lose to the Nazis. The Poles, they have lost to the Nazis. And look at them. No. I could wish that Jean not come back at all, if it is to such a life.
How can you say that? Oh, you are hard.
Oh, no, my dear, no. But we shall not lose. We shall fight on somehow. And the Americans will come one day. Hitler is their enemy, too. They will come, and we must help. No, do not despair for our France, my Françoise. One day they will come, the Americans. You will see.
That was June 1940. An unprepared America did not come. The Germans overran all France. This was the new order, the master race. Frenchmen became little better than slaves. 2 years passed. By 1942, the Durand, Gaston, Françoise, and their son Jean faced nothing but a hopeless gray eternity under the Nazi heel.
No, it is no use. One won't be able to hear London tonight. Must be the weather.
Oh, I'll feel better if you don't. They're worse than ever about listening to the foreign radio. Whoever thought it would be like this?
Not you, certainly. They will take Alsace and Lorraine, you said.
Well, at least Jean came home. He might have been taken prisoner and still be in Germany.
Who isn't a prisoner now? Occupied France. But I did want news from London. The Americans are doing such things, Francoise. They have established themselves there in the Solomon Islands, miles and miles from home.
Gaston, these old wild hopes. So the Americans have an island in the Pacific Ocean. What has that to do with us? What can even your Americans do against the Nazis if they must fight the Japanese half a world away?
Don't you understand, Francoise? This is a new kind of war. There is no front anymore like the last time. Everywhere is a front. The Solomon Islands, Stalingrad, the air over London. Even a little town in Normandy like this.
Look, my poor Gaston. The Americans have been in the war almost a year. Remember when you heard the news, you were so excited? You thought they would land the next week. But how has it helped us? I asked you. Has it changed anything for us?
But they will come, Francoise. The American president...
Yes, Gaston. Yes. Jean didn't say when he'd be home.
No.
Where does that boy go? If I ask him, he just grows irritable.
Who can blame him? No regular work, not enough to eat like the rest of us. Nothing to look forward to.
At least he's safe.
But is this a life for him, Francoise? A provincial doctor's son living with his parents. No future, no opportunities. No, it is as I said, a France that is not French. There is nothing for him while it remains so. He could have a job, yes. He could go to Germany and work for them. But he would rather starve first.
I know, he's your son. But what does he do? He slips in and out, is gone for more than a day sometimes, but he won't say anything. Jean, is that you?
Yes, Mama. Good evening, Coffee.
You're hungry, Jean. I can get you something.
Thank you, Mama. That would be welcome. But something quite simple.
What else could it be in these days? Why, one stands in line for hours just to get the couple of eggs.
Papa.
Yes, Jean?
Papa, there's something you can do. Something only you can do. Don't ask me how I know. It's better if I don't say.
I haven't asked. You have been away a great deal. I wondered about you, of course.
We know just when one of their munitions trains will come through. All the plans are made.
I don't know much about such matters, but doesn't one need equipment, explosives?
Everything is arranged, I tell you.
Then what can I do?
Well, you know they watch us like hawks, all of us. Especially us younger ones who are in the army. If we make a move or go only to a neighboring town, they stop and search us if we carry even a parcel.
Yes?
But with you, it's different. You're a doctor. You carry a little black bag everywhere. You come and you go from village to village.
Oh, I see.
Papa, a man in Saint-Clotilde-des-Bois has stolen a little dynamite. He's afraid to deliver it to us. Any of us would be stopped and searched. But you... Father, will you?
Perhaps this man in Saint-Clotilde-des-Bois, perhaps he is ill, huh? Or his wife is ill?
Oh, Father, I knew.
A routine call to a sick
Yes,
patient.
that's it.
With my little black bag, naturally.
Yes, all quite normal. No one would suspect a thing.
And what then? How do I deliver the...
When you get back, you'll stop at the Leon door for a brandy.
Perhaps rather a glass of vermouth at 5:30 or so, as is my custom.
Good. If for some reason your mission hasn't been successful, don't stop at the Leon door. But if you do stop there for a vermouth, one will know you have the dynamite in your bag. You'll tie up the horses in the carriage shed behind the Leon door. Leave your little bag in the carriage. When you come back, the black bag will still be there. But it will be empty.
Wouldn't it be safer if I delivered it directly?
No. It'll be better if you don't know to whom it is delivered. This involves several people, naturally. If one doesn't know, then not even by chance or in a dream, not even if the worst happens and the Nazis should try to persuade you. They have ways. You understand?
Yes, it is better. It will be better if I know nothing.
Then tomorrow you'll call on a patient in Saint-Clotilde-des-Bois. You will receive a call to come. It'll all be quite regular.
No.
Francoise.
No, you will not do it.
I thought you were out.
No, I listened. I sneaked back and listened. I will not let you do it. Throw away your lives for nothing.
It's not for nothing, Mother. A whole munitions train. Supplies that can't be replaced. The work of many Germans for many days.
Jean is right, Francoise. You did not feel this way when he went to war. Sorrow and worry, yes, I felt that no less than you. Still, it was for France. And this is for France. A whole munitions train. It is a big thing. A soldier, a good soldier, could fight through a whole war and not accomplish half so much.
During the war, yes, when there was some chance of success. Now what can you do? The Nazis will shoot 100 or 200 or 500 Frenchmen, all for nothing. They will send another munition train. Do you think the Nazis will go back across the Rhine and return our country to us because they have lost one munitions train?
But, Mama, you don't understand. It's not just us. It isn't just one train. It's many people all over France, all over the world, Mama, who are fighting the Nazis. They're our allies, and one day they'll get to us. But we must be their allies, weakening the enemy as much as we can. We work together, all of us.
Do you think the Americans will come the next day because you destroy a train? Oh, you're as naive as your father.
No, Mama, I don't think the Americans will come the next day. But if the train is destroyed, perhaps the Americans can come 1 day sooner. 1 day sooner for 40 million people of France. 40 million days sooner.
I won't let you. I know about this now, and I won't let you. I'll tell.
If you do, Francoise, they will simply shoot us.
Oh. I know. I know I can do nothing. You will listen to no reason. You insist in believing in your miracles that will never happen. Don't you know the age of miracles is past? Listen to me, Jean. You were only a baby. You could not know, but when the other American president, Wilson, came to France, we all believed in miracles. There was not a woman in all France who had not lost a man. When the American president came, the peasant women, every one of them in black, lined the railway tracks where his train would pass. They stayed there silently all night, on their knees. Think of everything that has happened since then. And you still believe the Americans will come again?
Yes, Francoise. Our enemy is their enemy. The Americans will come again.
And so?
And so, tomorrow I will call on a patient in Saint-Clotilde-des-Bois.
Good evening, Dr. Durand.
Good evening, Monsieur Simonet.
The usual.
If you please.
Fortunately, I do not have to disappoint you. Yet. Our national guests, if I may so refer to them, have not yet been with us long enough to acquire a taste for our French vermouth. Consequently, we still have a little on hand. I cannot say as much for our champagnes and our brandies.
I suppose we should be gratified that our national guests approve of what we have to offer.
Oh, indeed so, Dr. Durand. They so approve that they help themselves before any offer is made. The dirty Boche.
Be careful. I think 2 of our uniformed national guests are about to enter your establishment, Monsieur Simonet.
The filth.
Watch your tongue. Yes, watch that tongue, Monsieur Simonet. A coated tongue, that is a bad sign. One of nature's warnings.
We left our motorcycle in your carriage shed. Of course, you'll be responsible for its safety.
It will be quite safe there, I assure, monsieur.